my second time trying to do this stream. Um, Anyways, I'm just gonna get right down to what's going on. I am so angry. I am beyond the livid point. I'm beyond. I don't even know how to describe how angry I am. But tomorrow I might have to go to the police department because I'm that angry. But right now I'm very beyond angry and livid that I can't even think straight. So this stream is to mainly help me in the end. But let me go and tell you guys what's been going on. In the very beginning of this month, I started having computer problems, as in my fans. And if you guys don't know, I have a gaming laptop, and it's only 4 years old, but stuff can go wrong at any moment. Well, I have two fans, fan one and fan two. Fan one was operating at beautiful speeds, no sounds, no noises, no nothing. And then the fan 2 would operate between 0, yes, goose egg, and about 2000 RPM, but it would make high pitched, like grinding sounds, like it was a monster in my computer. So I was living with it for like a moment, for like a few days, and I decided to go and get it fixed. So I took it to this guy because he was quote unquote recommended by a few of my guests from my job. And so I just took their word for it, you know what I mean? And I looked him up, and he had a whole bunch of good Google reviews. And I met him, and he seemed like a really nice guy and really knowledgeable. What you guys don't know is that I actually can fix my own computer. I have a degree in electronic engineering. That's one of my few degrees that I have, my education behind my belt here. But I was being lazy. I'm not going to lie. I was being very lazy. And I didn't want to work on my own computer. I mean, who wants to work on their own computer? Seriously. So I went and took it to him, told him I need the fans replaced because I already knew what the problem was, because my operating speed was really was operating fine. The operating speed, internet, everything was fine, but my temperature was at 96 degrees, and I know my cores are supposed to be about 70 degrees ish. Anyway, I'm so angry I can't even put my thoughts into words right now, and I've been so stressed out since this whole situation started. I have not been able to eat right. I've not been able to sleep. I have not been able to think properly. I've not been able to. Well, I just said I just can't sleep. So I've been having. I already have bad sleep problems as it is, but this just like threw it through the roof, where I couldn't sleep for 2 days. And it's not normally like me. I mean, at least get at least a couple hours shut eye, a nap, something. So he calls me. He texts me and says, "Oh, I ordered the wrong fans." After I already texted him the correct fans for my laptop. I even offered to have him use my Google, my Amazon account, so he can get the free shipping and get the price. He's like, no, 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 I'll handle it. So he finally orders the correct fans and he installs it, and I get it back on like Friday, not this Friday, but the Friday before, something like that. I'm so livid. I'm so angry. I can't think. But anyways, I get it back that Friday, and because it's my day off, and I I I turn it on. Of course, I saw it plugged in when I picked it up, and I paid him the $279.90 for my stuff, and it seemed like it ran beautifully. I was innately pissed off and innately so happy to get my computer back because I was gone from using it for a few days. So and he took a week on my computer for two fans. A week for two fans. One more time. 1 week to replace two fans. Anyway, so I get it home. I plug it in. I'm so excited. I'm back on Second Life again, and I'm in the middle of creating something, and boom, my computer just shuts off. In fact, my fans were already quiet when I first plugged it in. It was nice and cool. I mean, my operating temperature was at 70 degrees and not 96 like it was. My fans were at 2600 each one. They were equilateral. They were running great. So I thought, my computer shut off, and within 2 hours of me using it, so I texted. Well, I didn't really call him, but I texted this guy, and I said, "This is what's happening. Did you try this?" So I did everything he did, everything he suggested, and then the next day, he's like, "Well, did you drain the battery?" My battery on my laptop is an internal one. You can't just open up the back and take it out really easy, and then take out the power cord and then drain the static out of the computer. All right, you have to. So what I did was I let my computer all the way die, all the way. I kept it turned on, and I let it die naturally. Anyways, so then I discharged my static after it completely died by pressing my power button for 30 seconds to a minute. And then I plug my power cord back in because I'm troubleshooting if it's my power cord or what it is. I'm doing some basic troubleshooting on what it was. At first, I thought it was my RAM. So I was going through like different tests with my RAM, and of course, using a ground strap and being well grounded to the chassis so I'm not frying my RAM. I plug everything back in. My computer turns on. Great. I quote unquote fixed the problem. The next, it turns off within another hour. So I'm contacting this guy, and this guy's not replying to me after a moment. He's like completely ghosting me. So if you guys don't know, I'm actually not the most patient person on the planet. And I'm a very much, if I need something, I'll get it myself type person. And here I'm troubleshooting, and I'm asking him for help. He's like, any changes? I'm like, yeah, my computer can't turn on now. It won't even turn on. So I got wise and I unplugged my computer because I didn't want any more damage to be on my computer. So after being ghosted by the first computer repair person, I'm so mad. I'm sorry. I'm talking around in circles, but I'm trying to get everything all ducks in order. But I've been so stressed out. Here I am. I was without Second Life and being able to do my Etsy store for like a week already as it was. I was losing revenue. Wasn't able to create my new designs for my Etsy store or even on Second Life or have an outlet when I'm not working in the real world. My stupid self, while the computer was on, I should have backed up my files because I have priceless pictures and videos of my mother, who's no longer with us, my late father, my late husband, my late daughter, my rescues, my videos I had planned for this YouTube channel. I had some recipe videos. Now I've got to redo them all once I get the chance. Anyway, I'm going to try to fast forward it. My son's been graciously been letting me use his computer, but his computer is not as fast as mine. And I'm not trying to talk smack about my son's computer or anything like that, but it's not what I used to have. And my son very lovingly is letting me borrow his computer. And I really want to thank him for that because it prevented me from losing all three of my Sims inside Second Life. And it helped me come back to create again. Anyway, um, so this original computer guy is gaslighting me, not answering my text at this point, and I don't take gaslighting too well. And so I I started looking up his Google reviews. I looked him up on the Google reviews, and I was looking at all the reviews and stuff. Something told me to go look there, and then I found a few bad reviews about what happened. Well, from other people. End up finding out that through one of their bad reviews, I found his competitor. So this guy's in a different town, like far, far away, and like 20 miles away. But this guy knows computers like I do, if not better than me. And not saying something. I know a lot about computers, but this gentleman knows a lot about computers. So I talked to this guy and I said, hey, can I bring this down? This is this and that. And end up finding out the first computer guy is notorious for breaking people's computers because he's not trained. He's been YouTube trained. Anyways, when I got back my computer initially, he JB welded. Listen to that. He JB welded my hinges towards where the power is at, my power button. Let that sink in. Then I'll tell you why if it doesn't sink in. JB Weld is made with lead. Lead and electronics don't go well together, especially when turned on. You can create a short. Yes, I'm hard. I batting my eyelashes very hard because I'm very angry, very livid. I have no words besides to describe how angry I am. And I'll tell you why. This computer was bought with some of the money when my dad died in 2019. So I can find a place to live because I was about to be homeless with my mom, the guinea pig, and my son. And I had no other portable computers so I can find a place. And when the drama happened with that jerk Steve, because I wouldn't sleep with him, he kicked us out. And thank goodness I had that computer because I was able to put us in hotels. And that is when we became homeless, and going from hotel to hotel every 21, 28 days with my mom, my son, the guinea pig in the middle of COVID. And I was working 2 jobs, plus I was doing Instacart, Uber Eats, and I was doing Instacart, Uber Eats, and I forgot the other third thing that I was doing on the side, just so I can have the money for these hotels, take care of my family, and so on and so forth. So the money from this laptop is actually more sentimental. This laptop's more sentimental than ever because it was pretty much like a heavenly gift from my late father in a way, so we can get out of our situation. Sorry, I'm very angry, very livid. So I'm just trying to give you this little real time story time. So as I'm having this issue with my computer, it turns off and then it goes back into automatic repair and it gets stuck. It doesn't even send that little circle thing, doesn't even acknowledge a hard drive. And so I have video of this through Discord, through the Unicorn Gardens Discord. I wanted to show people what I was going through. And then the next day my computer would not even turn on. So this guy messed up my computer. So I sent it to the new computer guy who knows a lot, if not more than me, about electronics. And I think he does know more than me, and that's saying something. He takes a look at my computer. There's a lot of JB Weld in my computer. And as I told you guys before, JB Weld is made with lead. And I'm pissed off because not only is it conductive, but when heated, it can be a gas that can kill you. Okay? It's a biohazard, especially when heated. So this guy's gaslighting me. This new guy is communicating with me, letting me know what's going on. And he sees the extended damage to my computer, and he said my hard drive is gone. And there's a possibility I can get my hard drive back, which has videos of my mom, who's no longer with us, my dad, who's no longer with us, my daughter, who is no longer with us, my rescues. Some of them are still here, some of them are not. My YouTube videos, my intros, my blah, blah, blah. I have part of my hard drive saved from a previous computer on another hard drive, but not the ones on this particular computer. All I asked this original guy to do is to install two new fans. Two new fans. Two new fans. And when I get the chance, I will show you guys the photos of the damage. But I can't do that here because I don't have another computer right now that I can personally show you the photos on. If I text them to my fiance and I can show you his phone. He destroyed my motherboard. He destroyed my power. Yeah. He destroyed my hard drive. He destroyed my chassis for my vents. Usually there's a little vent thing that goes on each side, kind of like shark fins, but in the middle there's like a screen. That's gone. Anyways, I don't know if you guys got part. I had to retry my stream a little bit. But anyways, so he JB welded myself, which is not only is it conductive and can short out stuff. He didn't even install two fans. I paid for two brand new fans at $35 a piece, even though I gave him the correct ones through my Amazon for $17.99. So he charged me double. And then he didn't even install the second one, not even. The original one, which still has dirt on the fins, where he said he cleaned the computer, is non-existent. So this new computer guy, he's amazing. I would recommend you shipping your computers to him because he's cheaper than this gentleman who claims to know computers. This guy's charging me $65 an hour. The other guy charged me $75 an hour for 2.6 hours just to put in two fans. And not only that, the pictures that I had gotten back from the second computer guy, guess what? He over thermal pasted my fans and destroyed my chips. That's how one other way he destroyed my computer. And it wouldn't be so bad if my priceless videos of my family weren't on there. Yes, I'd still be pissed off regardless. But this is like my mom was my best friend and my biggest fan, my biggest support system. My dad was my biggest cheerleader. He was my best secret holder. My daughter, there's no words to describe that. You can always tell we were close. My rescues, they are my world. Putting stuff on the interwebs is part of my journey and my life, and it helps me grow and sees where I've gone wrong in or where I've gone right in. I normally would be a closed book about things like this, but the interwebs, YouTube, has caused me to become more open. So now my hard drive's fried, and now I have to spend even more money on another specialist to take care to take care of my stuff. And then also he's sending my hard drive to another specialist, see if I can try recovering any of my files. Because I have Second Life creator files on there. I have Blender files. I have music files that I have music I created. I have artwork. I have stuff from my Etsy store artwork. Files for new products from my Etsy store. And I have to wait till I get another computer just to be able to do my Etsy store. If you guys don't know, that's my new passion, is to create things. I like being creative no matter what it is. And this person, through his negligence, is gaslighting me. Well, today I texted said person when I got all the photos back, and he's still denying negligence. He says, well, I'll give you $50 plus the $279.90. I'm just reiterating it with my little voice. That's a slap in my face since my computer is a $2,000 computer. I'm not going to take $339 for a computer that's $2,000. And I found out that he also fakes his Google reviews. So I found out a lot of stuff. I've also spoken to a couple more other customers who've had their computers messed up by this guru. Well, the real tea is my new computer guy used to work with this person. And the first guy wanted to outsource him and claim his work. That is when the second computer guy I'm working with said, I ain't working with you. So now I told the first guy how he messed up, and he does not want to take ownership of it. He destroyed my computer. My computer is in pieces. In fact, the second computer guy is coming to my work tonight to bring back said pieces. And that is going to bring me to my next video tomorrow. I'm going to show you what this person did to my computer. I found out in this state, for what he did to my computer is a felony charge. Yeah, so what he did is a felony charge. It is intentional vandalism. And this guy kept asking me, what else do you want me to do? I'm not going to tell him because I don't want him to make him think or give him any ammunition what I really want. I want him to, one, compensate me for the second guy's work that he's been doing and the outsourcing of to get my hard drive back, or the potential to get my hard drive back. There's a potential I won't be able to get my hard drive back. And I'm going to be crushed. I'm going to be straight up. I'm going to be crushed and angry and livid. Yeah. I'm not joking. I'm not lying. I am very angry. I have conversations from people in Second Life that are no longer alive anymore. I have other things that are going on with my computer as well. I mean, I have programs I probably can't get no more. I have free versions that are full versions. I have to re-download everything. Plus, I have to resave for another computer. I might have to settle for something a lot less than what I have now just to be able to be back creating again. But I like to save up for my stuff to be nice. So I'm like very angry. I'm very livid. I am going to be going to the police department tomorrow over this vandalism. Yes, I am. I'm getting my computer tonight. And before I go to the cops, I'm going to be showing you guys what this individual has done. And I don't want to put this person on blast exactly who they are. Because, if I have to go to court, which most likely will be the case, I'm going to sue him because I have not been able to eat well. I have not been able to sleep. I've been stressed out. I have not been able to think clearly. I've lost my power to create, and it is very frustrating and very uh, annoying, just to say the least, because of what this first computer guy did to my computer. And now my computer is not really repairable anymore. It's probably be good for parts now. And the only part will probably be salvageable is the screen and the keyboard. Yeah. Everything else will have to be gutted out. And like I said, this computer has a lot of sentimental value to me. I know computers go. I know that. I know computers have a certain little lifetime that they can last. But the fact that this first computer guy is completely gaslighting me. He's gaslighting me, not taking ownership for what he's done. He's trying to blame me when my computer was running just fine, even with the fans going all crazy, sounding like there was a monster in it. Then he touches it and it's quiet and it sounds beautiful for 2 hours and it cuts off. And then I'm like trying to get back on, and then I'm back on for like an hour, and then I died again. Well, my computer turned off randomly, and then of course, I'm contacting him, and I have everything proven on Discord. I have everything proven on my phone. I have the chats. I have the text. I have all of that as part of the proof. And this guy is trying to get me to only take $300 and something as compensation. He wants me to go to his location. No, boy. No fucking way. I'm not going to his place, because then he'll try to manipulate the situation, because he used to be a psychologist. He doesn't understand is that I also have an unfinished degree in psychology too. I can play childlike games right back. I can play the little head games. Come on, try me. It's fine. It's cool. We'll go at it. But this time I'm choosing to be the slightly bigger person. I said slightly. And walking away and making sure I get all this shit documented in text. And he didn't even deny he did anything. He denied it in the very beginning, but I confronted him with the facts from all the stuff. And then he overcharged me on fans, a fan he didn't replace. And it was still dirty, but yet the one he did replace was pristine and clean. And of course, I only had it on for 2 hours. Only for 2 hours the first time, and an hour for the other time. And then that's all I was able to get out of his total 3 hours on the laptop after he worked on it. He lied and said he did a repair for 2.5 hours. It doesn't take 2.5 hours to rethermopaste. And the rethermopaste, you're only supposed to put like a little dollop in it. He put this much thermopaste, no joke, this much, and it's super thick. This much thermopaste where the fans were. You're not supposed to do that. If you have been in business for 3 years and you've been dealing with computers for 3 years, you should know how to do fans. A little small dollop, and that's it. But no, this guy is claiming to be a guru in computers. This first guy, yeah, he's claiming. So in doing so, he done freaked up my computer, in addition to his JB Weld to my computer. He JB welded my computer, and he added a door hinge compound. In addition, there's lithium. There's lithium in it, and they're both conductive. And me turning it on, I could breathe the gases, and I could probably get very sick very fast. It's just pure negligence on his behalf. And he said The first guy said that I came to him with my hinge all messed up, and I just said it was just loose. All he needed to do was just screw it back in because it came loose. That is the truth. It was lifting up, and he put the fans in, and like I said, it seemed like a dream at first when I got it, but now 3 hours into using it, at least 3 hours trying to use my beautiful computer, I should have just been smart and just backed up my computer like a smart person, but I just did not, because I was hoping and trusting in the process, in which I should have been my normal cautious self, but this time I did not do that, and now I'm kicking myself in the ass for it. This guy seems to be the guy to go to, but don't go to this guy. The second guy, yes, please go to him. He is amazing. If he does the second guy, if he knows so he can't do something that's beyond his expertise, he will tell you. Like my hard drive. He says, your hard drive, I don't think it's salvageable, but there's a company that you could possibly take it to that could possibly, he said, possibly be able to recover your files. But it has to go to a special clean room. Equipment that he did not even have. So he had to outsource it, and asked me for my permission to outsource it. But this first guy would not humble himself and say, hey, this is beyond, your gaming laptop is beyond my knowledge and know-how. I know somebody else that can help you. You know what I mean? Instead of being honest, I may not have liked what he said, but I would have so appreciated the honesty. You know what I mean? So I'm very angry, and now I've got to save a buttload of money in between now and whatever, and so I can start creating again and do my Etsy store. And I mean, I still send out my orders because I have a certain system I have, but I can't create new stuff. I can't go what's in my passion. I cannot recreate stuff from my own paintings that I actually hand paint, and I can't go recreate any of that stuff at this present moment because of this situation right now. And even though I'm currently working on my son's laptop right now, I can't do too much on it because one, his computer's not that powerful, but I also don't want to supersede myself on his computer. Even though my son will probably say you can download what you want, I just won't. So if you want to know why I'm living, know how this is how why you know. And then tomorrow, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to download some type of video recorder. I can just show you guys and just upload that video and then show you what live what this computer looks like. I mean, he snapped it in so many places. It's in so many pieces. That's not how my computer was. My computer was never dropped. It was completely babied. Yeah, let's just say, yeah, I'm just pissed off. Really angry. Really, really, really fucking livid. Yeah. Yeah. And so I paid this guy this month, the first guy this money to get back a broken computer, and ended up finding out he did more work than what I had asked him to do. He said I hired him to clean my computer, but why is the other fan of my computer still dirty? After 3 hours of use after that. It should be clean. Even 3 hours of use. You know? And then you can see parts where my motherboard fried. Yeah, there's burn marks in my computer too. I forgot to mention. Yeah, it's lovely. Not. So he destroyed my computer. It's like he dropped my computer and like he snapped it in half and tried putting it back together with JB Weld, which is conductive, and that lithium caulking stuff you use on door hinges. Yeah, lovely. All conductive and toxic when heated. Yeah, toxic. Did I mention toxic? Did I mention you can breathe, get sick, die, get cancer, all that stuff? Did I mention that? I forgot. So now I'm trying to calm myself down, especially before I go to work, because I'm about to get my broken computer at work. The second computer guy is being gracious and coming in from a different town just to bring my computer back so I can bring it as evidence. And yes, I have to go to work tonight, be extremely tired, get up early in the morning just to go to the police department. But of course, I'm going to do some videoing on my what's going on before I go, so you guys can see the little mayhem and drama and stuff like that they've done or he's done to my computer. Yeah, and I'm very angry. I'm very distraught. I'm, like I said, I've only been able to eat only a little bit. I've had to force myself to eat. I've had a hard time sleeping. I've been having like waking up in the middle of the night, like not anxiety, but like being anxious. You know what I mean? In a way, like being like, oh my god, I have to go pay more money for stuff. You know that I need. You know what I mean? I need a computer so I can do my YouTube channel, so I can be on Second Life, so I can create, so I can make real life money. And there's a possibility I lost everything off my Papillon website, all my photos, except for I backed up most of them on my cloud, my two clouds. I mean, I backed up those files. But I wish I was smart enough to back up my computer. But no, I didn't. And I'm mad at myself for that. I am very mad at myself for not putting my files and backing them up. But I was just, like I said, trusting in the process. But I will never again trust in the process any longer because um, people here seem nice, but they'll say bless your heart when they really mean screw you. And yeah, they're just, most of these people are like, they're really nice, but they're two faced and nice at the same time. Anyways, this isn't going to do me any good, but I will be videoing that damage to my computer. You guys will see it. And I actually, the second computer guy told me that parts of my computer will be in a Ziploc bag. That's the other thing that kills me. My computer will be in a Ziploc bag when my computer was in pristine condition, except for the fans, before I send it to the first guy. So I have to hire a second guy and see if we can get it fixed, but we can't fix it. And then the first guy is trying to gaslight me. Then when he replies, he's trying to um, get me to say, well, you have until Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning to come to the office to pick up your check. Oh, no, I'm not accepting that. I already told him, I am not accepting that. You broke my computer. It's negligence. It's also vandalism. What he did was vandalism. And it's a felony charge here in this state. Yeah. So I'm going right to the cops tomorrow with all that. And it's go to time from there. I will press the charges. This is just crap. I'm just not going to take it. I'm not. Very angry. And that's that. Anyways, I am going to go out. I'm going to go put the stupid phone on the charger and go try to calm myself down. I'm going to try to eat something. I've been so sick to my stomach every time I eat something because I'm so stressed out about this. I've been sick to my stomach. I just I get the stomach hurts, quakes because I've been so stressed out about this. It's just crazy. Anyways, I'm out. Pray I can get my hard drive back and I can actually get it backed up and I can actually get it restored and I can actually have those beautiful memories and videos and photos of my beautiful mother and my father and my daughter and my late husband and my rescues and my life and my journey here. And anyway, I'm really out this time. I'm pissed.